Recording it, is it? Okay. All right. Yo, what up, everybody? Okay, so we're here. This is it. The time that we've all been waiting for. Episode 1 is here. But before we jump into episode 1, obviously, I want to give you guys a big thanks. If you've liked, if you followed, if you subscribed, if you've done anything to support me, if you shared a post, if you've left a comment, if you've messaged me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Everything that I've done up until this moment has been just little quick snips just to share some thoughts about a few things and really to, I guess, make announcements. But now we're here. We're here. And I'm really, really, really excited to introduce my whole thought process to you guys. So first thing, running out podcast. What does that mean? Where did that come from? Okay. In my family, it's a saying that we use. And a lot of times it might have been like a grandmother, aunt, your mother, whoever, somebody older than you. Anytime you were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing, or you were talking back, or you were being fresh, or whatever it was, in our family, we call that running out. And for me, I've always been the run out master, kind of. So I always had the biggest mouth. I always talk back the most. I always fight the most. So it was always Niger's running out. As I got older and as my sense of humor started to develop, it's just a fun way for me and my cousins and my aunts and uncles to communicate. So when my cousin Adanji wrote in the comments, he said, you should call your podcast the Running Out Podcast. It was so appropriate because my entire life I've been running out. And if you ever met anybody from my family, they'll tell you, oh yeah, Niger, yeah, he's always running out. And it could be, it can mean anything. A quick story. I flew into New York one time to go to Albany and visit my family, and no one was there to pick me up from the airport, and there was no trains, no buses or anything, and I had to be about 12 years old maybe. I got a Lincoln Town Car to bring me to my grandmother's house. So I think I told my grandmother that I got a taxi. No, it was a full-on Lincoln Town Car, and we pulled up, and my family's like, who the hell is that? Who's this getting out of this car? And it was just me, little me, preteen me, and it was a perfect example of Niger running out because I didn't need to do that. So that's just kind of who I am. And my personality, usually my humor will sometimes in some groups of people go a little bit too far. But it's okay because that's just who I am. I'm always running out. So that's where we get the title from. On my first podcast, I had to have one of my best friends join me because of two different reasons. Number one, our conversations are always just bomb as hell. We talk about a lot of good stuff, and we always laugh and have a good time. And we always inform each other of a lot. I think since we've been friends, we've definitely taught each other a lot of different things. But then number two, we just came off of Comic-Con. So of course I'm going to launch the podcast and have my first episode be with Matt talking about Comic-Con. So in this episode, you guys will hear us break down some of our most favorite things from Comic-Con, and who knows where the conversation will go. But this is kind of what you can expect from me. It's going to be just normal conversation. And we'll just kind of go from there. I'm brand new at this. I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert. So you're going to see me mess up. You're going to see me stumble over stuff. And honestly, I just don't give a damn because this is a passion project for me and I'm really excited. So, again, come with me on this journey. And here is episode 1 with my boy Matt.
Perfect.
That was good?
Yeah, that was good. Cool. We'll keep it recording and then...
Cool.
Like I said, I'll edit out what we need and don't need. Bring that up just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I guess we just...
How do I want to sit? I want to sit like this. I think maybe I want to sit like this.
Yeah.
I want to sit like
I'm
this.
just going to be comfortable. Yeah? Can you do that for the entire hour that we're
just
here?
Go back and forth?
Yeah, I think so. Don't pick a cadence, though. Like, it should be sporadic. So...
Okay, so welcome everybody. This is episode 1 of the Running Out Podcast. I got my boy Matt here with me. We're going to talk a little bit about Comic-Con. We're going to go over some of our favorite trailers and announcements that came from Comic-Con. And we're only going to talk about Marvel for most of the podcast. So if you are a fan of Marvel, then definitely stick around. If you're not a fan of Marvel, definitely stick around. Either way, stick around and check us out and make sure you guys are sharing, liking, and subscribing.
You said this was a 4-hour-long podcast?
Yes, this is 4 hours long.
4 hours.
4 hours long.
Okay.
And 3 hours, 47 minutes will be about Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you fill the rest of the podcast then, because I have notes to discuss, by the way, so we're prepared. But, yeah, we've got quite a few things that we're going to discuss.
Yeah.
So
I think the first thing is, well, before we get to Marvel, obviously, there's a couple things that we both saw coming out of Comic-Con that we were both really excited about. And the first one was the Watchmen trailer that's going to be premiering on HBO. What'd you think about it?
I am very excited for Watchmen, and I have been because I think the very first movie, really solid, but more so, like, you know, like you definitely talk about like why you like comics so much, and you have before on past podcasts, which will be linked here. That way you guys can catch up. But for me, like I've always liked comics because I like history a lot, which is why I like, you know, art. And so I think Watchmen is a really good. It's a very good mark on the history of the time because you know, a lot of people don't realize that Watchmen even only exists because society was kind of sick and tired of like the perfect hero, right? Yeah. So like they we wanted more like relatable heroes. You know, like Rorschach, obviously, I mean, he's got some sick stuff going on. The comedian, oh my god, he is one of the worst humans ever.
Yeah, he's pretty terrible.
He's dark, dude.
Yeah.
Like, literally killed a woman in the Philippines because she was pregnant with his child.
Yeah.
So, but he's a hero.
that's
right. Like, it's so dark. So, like, so for me, like, but you can see. So they're coming out like this graphic novel came out in the time of like war, and like everyone was like, God, we're really good at killing people and doing some really dark stuff. So like Watchmen comes out, and like after watching this and just the spin that they're gonna take on it, I think is amazing.
It's an original story too.
Yes, dude.
So they're not adapting it again. This is all original, so it's gonna be really exciting. But I think to touch on what you said, where you know people wanted heroes that were a little bit more relatable, and whenever I think about that, I always think about Superman, right? Yeah. Because he's so trash. He's so trash because he's so damn good.
He's so
like,
perfect.
He's so perfect. It's so stupid. Yeah. Right? So I want to see, maybe not someone like the comedian, because that's a little bit too far.
He's rough.
But I want to see heroes or anti-heroes or whatever you want to call them. I want to see them messed up. I want to see them kill people. I want to see them have flaws. I don't want to see them be perfect. And my favorite kind of hero is the hero that has no problem killing the bad guy.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
So I think you're held back so much as a superhero when you have that like strict hardcore like
moral compass. Yeah.
It makes for good writing for the comics.
Yeah. Because
we can kind of see how that plays out. You know, you might see somebody like a Spider-Man who's really struggling with, you know, this person did something horrible, but now I got to bring them in. Where, you know, somebody like Punisher is just straightforward, like, oh, you fucked up? Okay, I'm going to murder you. Yeah, I'm murdering you. So I think that's really exciting. But yeah, it has Regina King in it. She's a great actress. For those of you who don't know, Regina King does both of the voices for the little boys on the Boondocks. So she does Riley and Huey, for people who don't know. And Boondock, side note, is coming back with Aaron Magruder at the helm. So that'll be more to source material. But so I'm excited for her to be in there. The old guy, what's that old guy's name? Jeremy Irons. Yeah. Jeremy Irons is playing Ozymandias. But he's older. Okay. So this is an original story, but it's still based in that world we saw the movie. So you remember at the end of that movie where Ozymandias, I think I'm saying his name right, had the big plan.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, and then
he had the big plan, and he succeeded with that.
And he's even smart enough to trick like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. Like, so now this show is taking place, who knows how many years later. So it'll be really, really exciting, and it'll be on HBO. So we know that they won't, you know,
They're
edit
not gonna mess
anything
around,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be hardcore. So really excited about that. The Witcher. I don't know shit about The Witcher. But Henry Cavill is the man,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it too, man, and especially like with just Netflix pouring into, like they pour so much money, and they have shown that they have no problem just pumping money.
I'm okay with
into a series and a
with
movie, and yeah, I'm definitely cool with that. Again, you know, this will be for people that are way more versed with The Witcher than I and Niger are, but it's going to be based off the books, not the video game, and I think they've even said, like, they're never going to do a video game adaptation. They're going to stick strictly to the books. So,
okay.
Yeah, I just read that recently.
Either way, it don't matter to me because I don't know shit about it.
Yeah,
so,
no, I'm down.
I don't know anything about The Witcher. Everything that I learned about The Witcher was in that trailer.
Okay.
So I had no idea. Like,
I know, like,
does he
a
fight
little
it?
bit.
Like, aren't there dragons?
Yeah, it's very,
'Cause I
like,
get The Witcher and Skyrim kind of confused.
understandable.
Are they kind of the same?
Similar, I think, yeah.
All right.
So
So Chaos.
someone's going to rip me apart, in the comments.
Hopefully,
But,
rip them apart. There's a part where they said that, like, elves controlled chaos or something. So I guess chaos is the name of the magic in that world.
Yeah, I think it's, like, literally chaos magic. So,
Oh.
I don't know.
Like,
I'm
did they
excited.
say magic or did they say chaos?
No, they have magic.
There's
like
two different things?
There's like a magic element,
Yeah.
but there's chaos magic, I believe.
Oh,
So
like,
type
like,
of magic.
like dark magic.
Kind
would
of,
be.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So,
And the elves controlled it first.
yeah.
Because the elves. All I'm gonna say is elves are important to our way of life, and I'm just gonna say that elves have helped us progress as society. So, we'll save that for another podcast.
No, we're not.
It's important to recognize elves.
Nigel, you need to let that shit die right here, right
Just
now.
saying.
No, get it out. Let it
just
out
saying.
now. I support you.
Just saying. No,
I'm here to
that's
support
fine. We
you.
can go on.
We
The
need
elves,
to talk about this.
the elves controlled the chaos first.
So, what
Before
came
man
next?
did.
What came next, Niger, out of Comic Con?
What was that? Oh,
Anything else worth
Westworld.
mentioning?
Oh my God, Westworld looks like it's gonna be phenomenal. We got Aaron Paul in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea who he is or what he's gonna be doing. I kind of don't even remember what happened last season. I got to look. Never mind. I forgot. Matt hasn't finished.
I just haven't finished it yet,
But if you watched Westworld up until the end of last season, you're probably confused too, because there was a lot of screwy stuff that goes on.
The best thing about Westworld, though, is that, like, you can't predict.
Yeah, no.
I guess you can maybe theory craft, but, like, they throw so many, like, curveballs and just...
I didn't even realize until the second season that when it goes landscape and the blocks are at the top and the bottom, that's a flashback. So every time the picture changes, you're going back in time. And when it's full screen, that's current time.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So every time
excited.
that, if they're talking to Dolores or one of them and the screen changes, they're going back in their memories. It's genius.
I was just now when I realized that, so... Yeah.
I think I told Shari that while we were watching it, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Listen."
I think, like, I'm having an existential crisis now. Like,
because we were both like, "What the hell is current? What isn't current?" Because since there's robots in there, like, they don't age, obviously, and like they pretty much act the same. So yeah, anytime you're watching Westworld and you see the screen go, is it called landscape? Is that what it is? It goes landscape. It has the black bars at the top, black bar at the bottom. That is a flashback.
And then when it's, like, actually just...
That's happening right now. So I rewatched the trailer to see.
I need to rewatch everything now. I have to start season 1 over.
It's crazy.
Huh.
It's crazy. So it really...
That's going to change my entire viewing experience.
Yeah, once you know that, then when you start seeing, depending on whose point of view it is, you realize, oh man, this was a while ago. This was like a really long time ago. Because... yeah, we were just trying to figure out a lot of stuff. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I don't want to spoil it. But
I promise I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, you definitely need to. So, but it doesn't even matter because that shit ain't even coming out until 2021.
Yeah.
So
I got a little time.
A little bit. I'm almost a little bit upset
that they
are showing all this stuff, and we got a year and a half to go. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I know the point. To talk about it on the Running Out podcast.
That is the point.
They did it just for me. I appreciate that, HBO.
Yeah. We have any Star Wars news?
Not that I know of. Not unless you heard something.
Just the Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Hyped up, yeah.
On Disney Plus, right?
Yep. I keep getting more excited about that. I'm more excited about that than the movies.
Yeah. I think Disney Plus is going to be. It might be the only streaming service that I need. But I'll have Netflix, like, because Netflix is the OG, so you can't not have Netflix. But I can go without having Hulu, or having Amazon Prime. Even though there is that one show that's gonna be on Amazon Prime about the superheroes, and it's the guy who goes and kills them. Yeah, like that looks pretty dope. But
I'm probably gonna keep Amazon Prime only because I have my HBO linked to my Amazon. But I'm definitely gonna get rid of Hulu.
Yeah, damn Hulu.
Yeah,
they don't have anything.
Nope.
Oh wait, no, they got the Handmaid's Tale.
I still haven't watched that.
Does that come on Hulu?
I think so.
I don't know. My wife watches it, and I tried watching a couple episodes, and I was like, "This is stupid." And I'm gonna play video games.
Yeah, no, I haven't even started watching that.
All right. Well, in the comments, tell us if there's anything worth watching on Hulu. I will be surprised if someone says, "Yes, this show is worth watching," because I don't think Hulu has anything. Yeah, right.
I don't even care how much Disney Plus is going to cost.
Oh, I don't care either.
I don't either. No.
I don't care. I'll give up a whole kidney. For it, so I don't care. It can be $30 a month.
Yep.
And I'll pay it.
Yep. And they know that.
I'll pay it.
They've got.
It's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh, all right.
What else before we jump into Marvel? Is there anything else that came out of Comic-Con?
Yeah, it's all right here.
Yeah, right. That's it. It's all
right there.
Everything. All H.
Yeah. All H. That's what came out of it.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything else major. I mean, there was like stupid news that like the Nye Guerrera, is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know. The chick from Walking Dead. This is her last season. I stopped watching The Walking Dead on like season 6, I think.
I stopped way before that.
Well, here's the thing. I watched it a little bit and then I stopped and I came back and watched a couple seasons and was like, okay, I'm over it now. Because for the longest time, I always got like frustrated watching it because it's The Walking Dead. Like, I used to think to myself, how the hell are these people struggling to survive against these damn zombies and they're walking around? These are not 28 days or 28 weeks later zombies. Like, greatest zombie movie of all time.
Jesus, those movies.
But
aren't they coming out with another one?
Yes, they are.
Oh, but I don't know if I'm ready for that.
That was always my thing. Like, but then once you watch it, you realize, oh, it's more about the human element and how you can and can't trust people, and that was pretty cool. But then it was like, okay, it's kind of ran its course. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Either survive or don't.
Like, I love zombies, and I'm kind of surprised that series didn't capture me more.
Because the zombies aren't threatening. That's why. Yeah. If the show was a non-stop adrenaline rush, running for your life,
28 days later.
Yeah, imagine that in a series.
Your boy walks into that damn church. Oh,
when the dad
so scary
leaves and he's running in the field, leaves the wife behind.
Oh man,
see, that shit is good.
That's so. Ugh.
And then in the second one, he like gouged his wife's eyes out, and she was good. She like had the cure in her. That movie was amazing.
So stressful.
It really, really was though. It really was.
I really hope for the zombie apocalypse that we get like Walking Dead zombies.
If we get Walking Dead zombies, I'm good.
Yeah, if we get 28 days, no,
I'm not.
I'm
good.
done. No.
I'm not good.
I give myself 24 hours.
Because it's like, I think at a certain point in time with those kind of zombies, I would just say, fuck it, just eat me.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore.
I'm
sick
done.
of running.
Let's just, I'm
sick of running.
I'm tired. No, I'm not about this life.
But Walking Dead zombies, all day. Yeah. Walking Dead zombies, I feel like I would be like Zombieland kind of mode, right?
Trying to find those Twinkies.
Yeah, and just chilling. I already would only have to worry about myself. Because Shari said, zombie apocalypse come, leave her to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want me to bring her with her. Because I'm going to slow her down and apparently we'll both get killed. I'm like, literally
That's nice. You guys have a good partnership, it sounds going.
I'm like, hold on, wait. Like, I can't just leave you to die. She's like, no, trust me. Leave me to die. She's like, I'm not going to be worth anything you will survive significantly longer if you leave me to die. And I'm like, but not even if you're like fine and healthy?
See, folks, this is the key to a healthy marriage right here. These are the
conversations
this
we have.
moment of clarity, okay, for any of you young ones watching, this is the example of a healthy marriage.
I was like, I can't just leave you. I was like, maybe if you're bitten, I'll probably leave your ass
Maybe double tap.
Yeah.
But
she's like, no. Immediately, you leave, I'll go to sleep. And I was like, what do you mean you go to sleep? She's like, I'll go to sleep, and whatever happens from there. But she's like, number one, I'm definitely not coming with you. Number two, you would need to leave me if you wanted to survive. And I know you, Niger, you're going to want to survive. You're going to want to be out there leading people. You'll probably have a group. You'll want to start some big thing. And I don't want to be there for any of that. She's like, I just give up. I'm like, oh, all right. Okay. That's so weird, though. Can you imagine that?
That's so romantic.
Could you imagine?
No.
Zombie apocalypse happens. Your wife is sitting here. You're like, come on, let's go. She's like, no,
She's
I'm
like
good.
eating a bowl of cereal. Like, no,
I'm good.
You go.
You go, honey. Go have fun.
No, the power's still on. It hasn't gone out yet. So you go.
I still got my laptop. Yeah. It's okay.
Hey, babe, don't forget your boots.
Right?
No, they're right here.
Right.
Yeah, okay. You go without me.
Right? And then I would just have to leave. I don't know how, like, I would feel better if I like knew she got bit or something. But like to just leave an able-bodied person behind? I don't know. I probably would get frustrated to a certain point. Just like, fuck it, I'm gone, and then come back like a week later. She's good, still good. Well, yeah, you should have stayed at home. I'm good. They thought I was asleep. They kept going, and I was asleep. I took a really good nap.
Right. I've been sleeping actually for like 42 hours.
Right. Right. So, how long you been gone? A week. I just got up. Hair better, and I'm like, what do you mean you just got up?
Hey, get me.
I slept the whole week.
Oh, I'm hungry. Can you get me some food?
Is the zombie apocalypse over? Okay, I'm going back to sleep.
Oh man, I can see that.
Would be it. 100%.
Amazing. Oh god,
like,
that'd
all
be
right,
great.
Cool. All right. So should we jump into some Marvel stuff?
I don't know. Is there anything Marvel that we need to talk about? What happened?
Nothing really. Okay, in the podcast. Woo.
Yeah, cool.
Great talk, guys. Okay, so the first thing I think. Well, let me just get this out of the way. I think one of the things I'm most excited about is the What If animated thing.
Okay.
Because What If comics to me, when I was growing up, were always fun because like they weren't like an actual thing, but it was a what if. And so like for me, I think like as a kid, that's where like your imagination would go a lot of the time. Like you could read a comic, go play with your action figures, and then every scenario that you would come up with was a what if.
Yeah.
Right? Like what if the Ninja Turtles had to fight Wolverine? That was actually a thing. But like as a kid, like playing with your action figures, like that was what you did. You imagined, you got all your action figures set up, and then you imagine these worlds and these scenarios and all this kind of stuff based off of the stuff you saw in a comic or stuff you saw in cartoons or stuff you watched in a movie. So when it was time to go to your room and go play, that's what it was. So I'm really, really excited about that. I got even more excited when they have like all the Marvel actors doing their actual voices.
Characters, yeah.
Like, what? See, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, but this is why this is also exciting for me because none of this has been done before.
Yeah.
Right? Like before, our examples were really kind of like the DC stuff, where like you would have a Batman movie, but then like the animated stuff was never connected or
also way better.
Also way better.
The animated is
way better voice acting because the two guys that do Batman, what is it, Kevin Conroy and the other guy? I don't know. Either way, it's two guys that do it. Those guys were phenomenal. So, but it never connected to anything. So now, in this new day and age that Marvel is starting, we'll start getting animated stuff that connects to the whole big picture. We'll get TV shows that directly connect into the movies. Like that's all uncharted territory. And I think they tested it with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They tested it with Carter, Peggy Carter.
Peggy Carter.
I don't know how long her show lasted, but it had to be a few seasons.
Yeah, a couple seasons long.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on like their 7th or 8th season or something like that.
They're just ending that. Yeah.
So there are things that they put out there to kind of test to see what would happen. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the Netflix shows did really well, some better than others, right? Daredevil was phenomenal. Like a phenomenal show. Punisher, phenomenal, right?
Thought Luke Cage season 1 was incredible.
Season 1 was incredible, but it just fell off by the wayside. And here's the thing. I think that's the right guy to play Luke Cage.
I agree.
Like, he was great. But, like, everybody else in that show could not act worth a damn.
Yeah.
Like, they just couldn't. And when they got to, like, the Jamaican people and the island people, their accents... I'm not Jamaican, right? I'm not from the islands. But I know what that shit sound like. Mm-hmm. And it don't sound like that. So, they just kind of lost me. Like, obviously, I'm a watcher because I'm going to support it. But, I guess I say all that to say, none of that... It kind of related a little bit because they would refer back to things that happened in the Avengers.
Yeah, they would reference. Yeah.
But before those shows, you wouldn't have any type of connection to the movies, right? Like all of those Spider-Man movies that came out before, there was nothing that ever connected any Spider-Man animated movie, right? So I think that's where I think low key people should be high key excited. Because we've never seen any of this before.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fully immersive, like, not even, I guess, cinematic universe.
Yeah.
It's going to be everything. That's a big damn deal.
I agree.
That's why I'm excited for What If show. Because I got completely off topic.
Yeah. No. I'm excited for that. I think, for me, I am most excited about... God, man, I don't know that I can, like, even rate... what I'm most excited for because like they literally dropped like so much, so many like their phase 4 like plan. I mean, I really think I'm most excited about how they're going to incorporate like the mutants.
Well, that won't even come into phase 5 or later,
right? But the fact that they acknowledged
mutants are
like,
coming into the MCU.
Yeah, that's
huge.
Freaking.
That means we now own that again, and we can say mutants in our movie.
Yep.
So like. I couldn't remember, but has at any other Comic-Con have they announced the entire phase lineup? Because we got everything that's coming in phase 4. And I think phase 4 is going to be a little bit shorter.
Yeah, because phase 4 is 2 years. 2-year plan, 2-year roadmap, I suppose.
So I don't think they've ever released everything that's coming in a phase.
Well, yeah, because I feel like, I mean, phase 3 was... Phase 3 was pretty big, I think. Did they announce everything? I can't remember. But, I mean, they couldn't
You would have to go back to, like, at the beginning of all that, and I can't remember what year that was, but shit.
Because, I mean, there's even things that they, like, that they announced but couldn't announce, right? So, like, we knew Black Panther 2 was coming. We knew Guardians was coming.
But all will be phase 5.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane. There's already exciting stuff happening in phase 4. But then, like, I guess you would say, like, heavy hitters are coming in phase 5.
Yeah.
That's wild.
God, I can't wait.
All right, so let's break it down one by one.
All right.
What's the first thing you got?
So we've got Black Widow.
Okay.
So I've even indicated which ones will be movies. Do you want me to just list off all the movies?
Sure.
Okay. So we've got confirmed Black Widow movie.
Okay.
Shang-Chi movie. The Eternals movie. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Super excited about.
Yep.
And then Thor, Love and Thunder will be a movie. So everything else that's listed, so we have Hawkeye will be a series. Falcon and the Winter Soldier will also be a series. We're going to have WandaVision be a series. 6 episodes, by the way.
And ties directly into the Doctor
Strange movie. We have What If. And Loki. So, which ones are we going to talk about first?
Surely you got to have a favorite on there. Doctor Strange?
Probably Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Only because I like the multiverse, and I like the idea of them really exploring the multiverse.
And I like when Kevin Feige said, you know, just because this guy made up multiverse in Spider-Man movie doesn't mean that the multiverse doesn't exist. I was like,
but I thought they like,
what?
I thought Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange, pretty much confirmed.
Yeah, but I don't think Doctor Strange was that big. Like it did good. Like they've all done good, but I don't think it was. I don't think enough basic people watched it to like really like understand everything that's going on.
Okay, because when I watched it, I was like, whenever the bald-headed Sorcerer Supreme, right, was like she like touched him on the forehead and like out-of-body experience. I interpreted that as him traveling through all these different things.
Like all of him.
Yeah, and he's traveling.
I didn't.
But like they even go to like where Dormammu is, the realm that he's in, and everything. And like I thought that him on that entire experience and that trippy like acid-induced experience was the multiverse. I guess so. I interpreted.
I honestly didn't take it like that.
Really?
But now looking back, like that's exactly what it was. Yeah, no, I just took it as like this some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, and then
and I was like, man, this looks amazing.
And then the other tell I think was in Endgame when Hulk goes to visit the Sorcerer Supreme, whatever, and then she's like, if you take this from here, and she showed that timeline, and she's like, and then this will cause a tangent.
Definitely,
yeah. So I was like, okay, so yeah, we're definitely doing this.
But see, like when I saw that, I looked at that as like alternate timelines that will lead to alternate realities, not a multiverse.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like if you affect something here, now you just created a whole new reality, right? Where a multiverse is they're already existing. They're there. Yeah. But I mean, either way, the shit's there.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Regardless, yeah, we're gonna.
Right. So Black Widow, we knew that was coming for a while.
We have the Stranger Things.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
That dude is so cool.
Yeah, and he's gonna be playing the what is it? The Red.
Is it Red Agent? No, it's not.
No, it's Red something. But he's.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about that. It's gonna be a very like John Wick fight style sort of like movie. So I'm down for that.
I do wish it was rated R. I know they're not gonna do anything rated R.
Yeah, I know.
I get that. I understand. But man, if that could be a rated R movie,
Black Widow could absolutely support a rated R.
That would be so good if it was rated R.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because that's dark enough. Like the Black Widow program is super dark.
Yeah.
And then
she kills people for a living.
Yeah, and
like,
then,
that's what she does.
One of the main, I guess, one of the other main focuses of that movie will be like the other Black Widow that was in the program. That basically she went through the program like 5 times, and like she has almost no humanity left. So like it's pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Definitely excited. What else? What's next?
We got Hawkeye.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that because they're going to first off introduce what is her name, the one that picks up the mantle of Hawkeye.
The chick?
Yeah. I can't think of her name. They're going to introduce that, talk about it, and then explore more of him being Ronin, which I think is dope because I like Ronin way more than Hawkeye because
he's just cool.
Ronin's just dope.
But yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't dislike Jeremy Renner. Like,
and I think Jeremy Renner's great.
Like,
yeah,
he's great.
Yeah,
and I like him a lot as Hawkeye. But like in this list of things, it's not at the top of my list. Now I'm gonna watch every single thing, and I'm gonna enjoy hopefully every single thing. But it's just not that exciting to me. Like it's gonna come on, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna enjoy it, we're gonna talk about it, and then I'm gonna move on. But it's not like a big ticket item.
Yeah.
All right.
What about Falcon Winter Soldier?
Very excited for that.
Super excited.
I'm excited for that just because the chemistry between those two.
Oh my god, them in Civil War.
Can you move your seat up?
No.
I hate you. Like,
that was
shit
so
is hilarious.
Great.
The two of them are phenomenal.
Man, I loved that.
When they get, like, caught by Spider-Man and they're laying there.
And he's like, you couldn't do that the whole time. I hate you.
I love it. So I'm really excited for that. Anthony Mackie is hilarious.
Yeah.
Comes out on the stage with the Captain America shield, and that was cool. Gives it to Bucky, lets him hold it a little bit of fan service there. So really, really excited about that because I don't know, like you gotta know that they're gonna still kind of be at each other a little bit.
Yeah.
But kind of like fighting for the same cause. So I think it's just going to be hilarious.
I'm more excited. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah. Superhero buddy cop, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be off the chain. What's next?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, is it
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi?
Well, if I know.
Shang-Chi.
Sure. That one.
I don't know shit about him.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited because their director and both of their main stars, right? So our hero and our villain, which we definitely got to talk about, are all Asian.
Yeah.
And they're not like Scarlett Johansson playing an Asian.
Right.
Like they're actually Asian.
Yes, they're actually, yeah.
I love Scarlett Johansson. I love her. She's great. She looks so good. She's great. But you're not Asian.
Yeah. So, and then and Shang-Chi, I did have to do some research because I'm not familiar with him at all.
Isn't he kind of based off of like a Bruce Lee?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So he's, because he has, so he apparently originally did not have any powers, right? So he was literally he could master any form of fighting, right? Any fight style, he could master it.
This before he got powers.
Yes.
So he was already a badass.
Yes.
Okay.
So and then he got powers kind of recently, in the comics, and it was kind of a basic power. He can replicate himself actually, which I think if you really think about it, being able to perfectly replicate yourself and have someone who's a badass fight a master of any fighting technique.
Oh, I didn't know that's what his power was.
Yeah, so he can create clones of himself essentially. So yeah.
Can you imagine getting your ass beat by one guy who can fight, and then it's
then
five
all
guys
of a
that
sudden
can fight,
appear?
and they're all beating your ass?
Dude, that'd
be horrible.
But I think so the biggest thing I think I'm excited about is because Shang-Chi is a very big part of the Defenders.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that could set the pace because I think, again, if I remember correctly, that Shang-Chi and everybody it's like DR.STRANGE, who was sort of recruiting the Defenders when he needs them. So he might go and say, so I've got a mission coming up. Let me pull Wolverine. I'll take Cyclops too. Shang-Chi, you come with me. Luke Cage. I'm going to pull all these heroes. We're going to do this mission and all that fun stuff. So I'm pretty sure that it might tie into DR.STRANGE. Maybe.
Okay. All right. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I'm most excited about the Mandarin, though. Most excited about that.
Like the real Mandarin, too.
The real Mandarin.
Not that.
Not Ben Kingsley.
No.
Playing some drunk dude.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. I saw the 10 Rings, and I was like, wait a minute. Hold up.
We're going to have to go back to another villain, too, that we forgot to talk about.
Ooh.
Baron Zemo.
Oh, true, true. He puts the mask on.
He puts the mask on. He's
yeah, did you see that, that illegal footage somebody put up?
I haven't.
Yeah, he basically hacks the conference.
Oh, and then he basically says I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
and then, okay, I heard about it.
Then I think he pulls it down.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
So
for that.
Baron Zemo is going to be full on we're going to see him again as.
See, this is just another example of Marvel getting it right.
Yeah.
He was in the movie. Mm-hmm. We didn't get the mask. So they said, don't even worry about that. Don't worry about it.
We got you, fam.
We got to set him up.
We got you. Yeah.
Got to say that.
Yeah.
So then we get the TV show. Boom. We get the mask.
Get the mask.
They're doing everything right. They're going to continue to do everything right.
Marvel's on fleek.
Okay, what's next?
The Eternals?
Sure.
Okay.
That's so bad. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
The cast.
I don't know shit about the Eternals.
But
then again, I didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, except for Drax, who in the comics is not like how he is in the movie.
Right.
And Gamora.
Yeah.
Just because I saw them in Silver Surfer comics.
Right.
So I knew them, but I didn't know anything about Star-Lord.
So the only thing I know about Eternals is that we've already gotten a little taste of it because the Eternals tied directly into the Celestials, right? Mm-hmm. And the Celestials in Marvel Comics are the gods. Yeah. They created humanity.
And we saw one in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So they've already kind of shown that a little bit. Thanos is actually the offspring of an Eternal and a Deviant. Mm-hmm. So the Deviants are... So the Eternals are basically just humanoid immortal, like, I guess, heroes.
Well, because the Celestials came here and experimented on them, right?
Yes.
But what I don't know is that did they take them off planet and experiment and then just throw them back down to Earth,
Yeah,
or like
no idea.
Huh. I don't know any of their powers.
I don't know either.
Cool.
I just know Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Yes.
100% on Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Full
Put
send.
her.
Full send on anything Salma Hayek is in.
Oh, she's so incredible.
Full send.
I love her.
I'm more excited to see her in the movie than I am Angelina Jolie.
Agreed.
Like, and when I watched the panel, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. I think Angelina Jolie was either really disconnected or really nervous. I'm gonna say she was really nervous. She just didn't seem natural.
Mm-hmm.
But then I guess she is like one of the biggest movie stars in the world. Yeah. But like, when was the last time she went to a Comic-Con panel and was like the main thing on the Comic-Con panel? So like,
yeah,
I always think it's interesting whenever you watch those things. I mean, you see how like they're human, like they're just people and they just act, and you see like where their true personalities come out. Because some of them, they get up on the panels and then they take the mic, they make jokes, and they're smooth.
Yeah, no, she's just kind of like...
Yeah, she was very stiff, and she was very shiny. I just being like, damn, why is she so shiny? But it wasn't a lot of like charisma there, and I think she was just like nervous. So I'm excited. It's gonna be good, hopefully. I think movies like Guardians of the Galaxy set up a movie like this, because these are heroes or people who we didn't know anything about, who weren't big in popular culture, right? Like before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, like there was no 10-year-old like who knew who Star-Lord was.
Yeah.
Like you had to be like 25 and up because you were reading those comics back in the day. So I think hopefully it'll be big, and it'll be a really good movie. I think it's so many people in the movies. The cast is so big, and like, do we even know like what's the villain gonna be?
It's got to be the Deviants, because that's like their main villain from what I've heard.
So who's playing the Deviants?
No idea. The Deviants aren't like human looking, you know, because that's why Thanos looks like the way he does, because he's got that deviant like gene or something like that.
So is it more exciting that we don't know who the Deviants are, and we don't know what actors are playing them?
Yeah, I think so. Cool.
Because before we knew Thanos was going to be in a movie, when they announced Josh Brolin. Yeah. Well, I think when they initially announced Josh Brolin, I don't think I was all that excited.
No, I wasn't either.
But then I was like, oh wait, Josh Brolin is the man. Yeah. Like, he's kind of been the man for a long time. I'm so stupid for ever doubting him. Because he was also the man in Sicario.
Yeah.
Like,
first one was better than the second, but we're not here to talk about that.
The second one is definitely better than the first one.
You're wrong.
Well, it's not better by far, but it's a good ass movie.
It's good.
It is a good ass movie,
but it's tropey still. And the first one.
What do you want?
The first one like pretty much avoided all those like Hollywood tropes and everything. I think the second one kind of didn't.
If Sicario 2 came on right now, you would sit and watch it. It's good.
No, because I'd probably edit this while you watched it.
We could both watch it together. It's a good ass movie.
I've seen it once.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah,
he's the man.
I agree.
The
first one's better though.
I don't know, man. I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I would agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong.
No.
So, WandaVision series.
Yes, 6-part miniseries.
Yes.
Gonna tie directly into Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And that's all we know.
Yeah, well, and we also know that they're like fully embracing like her witch magic, like kind of looking deal. So that's gonna be pretty dope.
You think she's gonna get a new costume? You know, she complained about that last time.
Really?
She was the only female hero with like her titties out.
Huh?
Because she had like a low cut.
Yeah.
And she basically had on a corset.
Yeah.
And so like she was like, "How come I'm the only one?"
Huh?
So I wonder if they're gonna change that, because that costume was even more conservative than what she wears in the comics. In the comics, she wears like a leotard.
Yeah.
And like a big headpiece.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna give her like a turtleneck now. Fine.
A full suit of armor.
Right? Fine. Shut up. We'll give her a full entire Iron Man costume. So, but yeah, and I remember when she said it, because like I had to think back, like, no, Scarlett Johansson shows. No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She does wear that full body tight ass cat suit. but nobody's costume was like hers.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
If they do the costume change and anything like that.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to do the one from comics.
No. No.
But I wonder if they tone it down because it's on Disney Plus. It's TV. It's not a movie anymore.
True.
So I wonder if they just cover her up more, or like push them up less. Like, because in the movies they're like fucking up here.
Yeah.
Right. So every time like I see her, and I see her in a movie or anything, I always think about her saying, "How come my costume is the one?"
Is huh?
Yeah, because you don't realize it.
Yeah,
I think maybe if you're a woman, you probably won't realize it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't even think about that.
Yep, everybody else is completely covered up.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Gonna be the shit.
Yep.
Gonna be the shit.
Actually, we talked about Doctor Strange and What If.
I think the Doctor Strange movie out of all these movies is gonna be the biggest movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Thor will be.
Shit, I forgot about Thor. Yeah, Thor's gonna be the biggest.
Okay. So
Thor.
We're gonna talk about Thor in a second. Loki series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excited. It's gonna be the Loki that steals the Tesseract.
Yes.
That's gonna be cool.
So he's still gonna be like kind of evil.
Yeah.
Loki.
Yeah. He's gonna be still the of mischief.
Yeah.
So pretty cool with that. Tom Hiddleston too, I think is awesome. But yeah. So Thor though. Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. I have no idea what the title means.
Who cares? The
Jane
logo
Foster.
looks dope.
Yeah, we get Jane Foster as Thor.
As Thor, yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
Huh.
Natalie Portman is the shit.
I agree. I've kind of missed her the last few.
I've been a fan of hers since The Professional. When she was a little girl. Leon the Professional.
Black Swan, I don't know, man.
Nah, man. Well, I mean, yeah, for obvious reasons, Black Swan really is a
Sorry,
shit.
I'm being...
But that's a phenomenal movie. But no, funny story, side story, and I may have told you this before, but the picture I've been using for the podcast of me when I'm a little kid and I got the red glasses on, I only got those glasses because I saw The Professional. And Leon to me was the coolest character ever. Huh. So I want to say we were at a flea market. I think me and my mom were at a flea market in Atlanta, and I saw them and they were like super cheap. And I asked my mom to buy them. She got them for me, and I wore those glasses every single day.
Kind of wish you still had them.
I know, right?
Kind of
red lenses. I wore them to school. I wore them out of school. They were my favorite glasses, only because Leon has circle frames in that movie.
That's great.
And that, so that's why I like, every time I see it, I'm like, The Professionals and shit. And also, why was I that young watching that movie? Because it's definitely a rated R movie. Like, a whole family gets murdered by crooked cops. Have you ever seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, so the scene in that movie where she's walking down the hallway and she's coming back from getting groceries and like they just murder her family, and she's crying and she's shaking, and then she walks by the cop and she's like holding it together, and when she gets to his door, she knocks on the door and she's like whispering, "Please, please." That was world-class acting from a child.
Yeah.
Like, Natalie Portman has been the shit for a long time. So I don't know what she's gonna do in Thor. I'm excited for it. Visually, we know it's gonna look good. Hopefully, she has her own badass entrance.
And Taika's directing again, right?
Man, that dude is the man.
He is.
He is the man.
He's gonna be the main reason I watch Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He's gonna be playing a damn bounty hunter droid. Absolutely.
His voice is so funny.
Give me Korg, but in a droid. Can I have a Korg series?
Yeah, that would be dope.
Kevin Feige, please. Give me a Korg series.
Yeah, he's gonna watch this.
That's it.
He's gonna watch it.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna just email it right to him. I've got his direct.
That works.
We're pretty cool like that.
CC me.
Yeah. I'll think about it. So, we've got like 10 minutes to talk about.
We have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Look at this.
Rapid fire.
No, we can't rapid fire that.
Shit. Okay. What are we going to next? Well, we can rapid fire. We can rapid fire these.
Okay. So let's talk about.
We can't really though.
Because Blade is like.
Well, okay. This is the only thing I want to say about Blade.
Okay.
I just hope Wesley Snipes is involved somewhere.
I feel like he will be. Yeah.
I need to see him on the screen.
Yeah.
So I don't know in what capacity, but I need to see Wesley Snipes in this movie on the screen, getting some type of credit.
Someone said, I forgot who it was, some YouTuber said, whenever they were talking about Blade, they said, and obviously Wesley Snipes will be like...
Was it Charlie?
It might be Emergency Also.
Because, I think I watched that too.
And he said, like, and obviously Wesley Snipes is going to be involved. So, like, I'm cool with that, yeah.
He's got to be.
Because, like, it wasn't until, like, honestly, this reveal with Mahershala Ali, a lot of people didn't even realize that Blade was a comic. Like, they had no idea that...
People would text me and was like...
At work.
I didn't even know Blade was Marvel.
I'm at work and talking to everybody about it, and I'm like, yo, did y'all see that? Like, Marvel broke the internet again, and then, like, Mahershala Ali comes out, and they're like, man, I didn't even know, like, Marvel, like, how long has Marvel owned, like, Blade?
That
I'm
dude
like, dude,
pretty much
like,
saved the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Set it up, yeah. So, 100% think Wesley Snipes should be, as involved as he wants to be. Like,
it is going to be rated PG-13, though.
But
Kevin Feige said that we'll love it, and you got to trust everything that Kevin Feige says.
Yeah, well, no, he's, isn't he Jesus, right? I thought that's what we called him.
He might be better. What's better than Jesus?
I mean, God.
What's in between Jesus and God?
Kevin Feige. So, all right,
that's what's in the middle. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we're doing like
that's the hierarchy.
A ranking. Right. Yeah.
Cool.
So I mean, I guess we can kind of gloss over Fantastic Four.
Because we don't really know what we're gonna get. Yeah. Like we can always talk about it when we get more information.
And then what's that other, the one that nobody knows? The surfer guy. So,
but see, like, here's the thing. I don't think they're gonna be predictable.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna see Norrin Rad in a Fantastic Four movie. I think it's gonna be some off kind of thing, and he's gonna show up, and I'm gonna lose my whole mind.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be that crazy to me to see him pop up in, like, the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Okay.
And, like, it wouldn't be crazy for me to be watching that and they're flying around in space and then something just zooms by them. Like some silver light.
Like, Galactus is the next.
It's gotta be.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's gotta be.
So, I feel like they're gonna go the Fantastic Four route, like, sooner than later because, we need the Herald of Galactus.
But what I'm saying is the first time we see Silver Surfer
won't be in.
I don't think it'll be in a Fantastic Four movie. Because, like, they could, like, hint to it. I mean, well, we got to remember, too, like, there's still Adam Warlock floating around out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
and he still needs to be.
I think we're going to see something about him in Phase 4. It's some end credits.
I think so.
I think we're going to see that. But, so, yeah, I think when Fantastic Four comes out, whenever it does, however it is, I think it's going to be phenomenal. But I think it would be cool if they set it up. Because Kevin Feige said that they have already started setting up.
Yeah.
Like, so it would be cool if by the time we got to the Fantastic Four, we had already seen Silver Surfer a couple different times. Right? I think that would be dope. Because then you don't really need to set them up so much. So, I don't know how many movies we will get between, now and a Fantastic Four movie. So, I think that'll be really, really dope. When they do the X-Men, like, how do you do the X-Men? It's going to have to be from a multiverse standpoint because there's no way you could introduce the X-Men now in this existing world.
Ugh.
Because where were they at the whole time?
Trash-ass world, yeah.
Yeah, they were all horrible movies.
I haven't watched Dark Phoenix.
Don't.
I'm not.
Don't.
I'm not.
It's not a good movie at all.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. I just want my damn Gambit movie.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't think that's... Well, it might happen now. It might happen.
I think if anything, we're closer to it happening now than we were before.
Definitely.
So,
definitely.
Whatever. I know they'll get it right if they do it. So,
yeah. But, I don't know. I'm excited for that future stuff, for Blade, for Fantastic Four, for X-Men. But I always think, like, whenever they introduce this kind of stuff, I'm thinking, like, now that we kind of know their formula, I'm thinking, like, who's going to interact with who? Mm-hmm. Right? Because, 10 years ago, we didn't think it was going to turn out like this.
Yeah. So
you never know, like, who's going to cross Blade's path, right? Or who's he going to need to team up with? Or whose ass is he going to beat?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And you just never know. Like, we didn't think that when we saw when we first saw Falcon, and when we first saw Winter Soldier, we didn't think that they would end up on a TV show together.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, nobody saw that coming. Like, if you think back about Winter Soldier and that fight scene in the street, where he like drops the knife.
Oh
and
yeah,
does
he's
all
fighting
that, like
freaking Captain America.
Yeah,
like,
did you really think that a few years later, him and Falcon would be teamed up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
didn't see that coming. So that's where I'm always at. I'm always wondering, like, man, like what the hell?
What if Blade picks up the Ronin mantle for a little bit? Because that's how it is in the comics.
That would be amazing.
Blade actually was Ronin undercover.
That would be amazing.
How cool would that be?
I want to see him beat somebody's ass.
Yeah. Who's
already an existing hero. And I want them to be like, whoa, I wasn't really expecting any of this.
Yeah.
You know what's really not in that, in all the stuff that we covered and in the, in their panel? There wasn't a lot of talk about the Hulk.
Yeah. There's like no talk about it at all.
Why do you think that is?
Well, doesn't Marvel not own the rights for like, the title Hulk, like he has the right to appear in movies, but they can't give him his own.
Really?
I think. I think that's what I heard or something like that. How like that because like it's some sort of like licensing issue
maybe
with his like actual Hulk movie title. It might be owned by someone else, and that's why he can keep being used in other movies, but he won't have his own or something like that.
Okay, maybe. All right, I'd be cool with that. If he could just pop up every now and again, that'd be dope. But I think, I don't think. You think next Comic-Con they're gonna talk anything about Phase 5?
I doubt it. I really do.
Maybe a couple things here and there.
Maybe.
Because now they have this huge universe, and it's like, and now you got the multiverse now too that you're gonna introduce. So now that we have Deadpool back. Right? And like we already know that he has a history with X-Men, he has a history with Spider-Man. There's Venom still floating around out there. There's so much stuff that could happen. So it's like
they literally we could be on hospice still going to see these movies.
I'll be okay with that. Let me see okay, we got 2 minutes. In the last 2 minutes, this is what I want to talk about real quick. Is Marvel oversaturating the market?
Are they oversaturating it?
Yes. Too many superheroes, too many Marvel movies, too much.
So, to answer that, let's not forget about the statistic that they just beat Avatar in the box office.
Number 1 movie of all time.
So, I think that because at some point, right, like the superhero movie thing, right, or the craze will taper off. But this is pinnacle comic movie geekdom, you know? So like I don't think it's oversaturated only because like look at the statistics and look at like
numbers don't lie.
Yeah, they don't. Like they at the end of the day, they really don't.
Yeah.
You know, like you can go on any forum, Reddit especially, and you'll always find people that are like, "Oh, I haven't watched a single blah blah blah." Like, of course, there's like there's 7 billion people in the world. A couple million might not like it.
Yeah.
But like, man, end of the day, dude, like it has never been a better time to be a comic fan.
Facts.
Like ever.
Facts. Here's my thing. It's not, to me, it's not oversaturated because they're doing so many different things. Like I was talking about before, they're tying in TV shows with movies, and they're doing miniseries, and they're doing animated stuff, and they're doing all the stuff that we haven't seen before. So I feel like you can only oversaturate something if it's a lot of the same.
Right.
And it's not the same. Like you have all these characters, you got like decades worth of IP, right, to base your stuff off of.
Right.
So I just don't think that it's oversaturated because none of it is the same.
Because on a technicality, I mean, all this stuff has been around for decades.
Exactly.
Like all of it. Like,
exactly.
Dude, like Spider-Man. I'm more excited about Spider-Man than I am than I really think I lead on, because I remember like as a kid, you know, like watching Spider-Man and watching all these like animated series, him and Scorpion and Mysterio and the Sinister Six and everything. and like now they're like getting it right.
Yeah.
So like yes, we have like tons of Spider-Man movies, but only the most recent 2 have been amazing, and like the comic version and like what I remember as a kid and what I've been wanting to see as a kid of Peter Parker being that super nerdy sort of, you know, so like I don't know, like I said, I mean I grew up with that, and now it's so yeah, I've had decades worth of exposure to that, but
not like this.
Yeah, not like this.
Not done correctly.
Right.
Yep.
So,
well, shocker. There's something else that we agree on. All right, so we are over our hour on our first podcast.
Some edits will fix that.
Yeah. So this was fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be recording and doing new podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and no, for everyone who keeps asking me, no, every podcast will not be about comics and comic movies.
Just most of them.
Right? A lot of them will be, yes, because that's what my passion is. But guess what? If it's not your passion and you just want to learn a little bit or you want a little bit of insight, just come check out a podcast. But I think I got some ideas for some podcasts where, you know, they might be a little bit different. Like I think I want to do a podcast on leadership.
Yeah. Can't leave that as a surprise, though.
Yeah, just that one word.
Okay.
And just thoughts about that.
Okay.
So we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you watched, you know, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Leave comments for us down in the comment section, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's it.
Cool.
Thanks everybody. Peace.